What's up YouTube, it's Koopa King 9 back with another video, and today people, we have a Super Quantums versus my Burning Abyss deck, post Beatrice and post BOSH of course. So, go ahead and drop a like if you like the video, but you haven't finished the video, so go ahead and do that first. So, you see here that we do open pretty decent, I guess you could say, considering that, you know, Tour Guide is at 1, and Graph and Seer are both hit on the ban list. And you can see here that we do mill 3 cards for Dante, hitting a Rhino and another Skarm, which I'm completely cool with, because then we can use Rhino's effect to go ahead and drop a Graph to go ahead and get us a Sir. So I want to know what you guys think of Burning Abyss post Beatrice and post BOSH of course. Because in BOSH we are getting the new Rhino card. It's called Fiendish Rhino Warrior, which is actually a really good card. It's basically a Foolish Burial whenever it's sent to the graveyard, and when it's normal summoned, or if it's on the field, basically all fiends can't get destroyed, except for himself, of course. And this makes the deck basically have another tour guide, if you know what I'm saying. Because then it's kind of like where you summon it and you can almost automatically go into a Dante. Of course you can't search it from the deck, or you can't use Rhino, or you can't basically have like another tour guide, but it kind of acts like a Libic in a way, where your Burning Abyss cards can't get destroyed. So you see here he is going for the instant fusion, and I go ahead and drop my Max C, and he special summons a Panzer Dragon, which I'm completely cool with because he can't really do much without giving me more advantage. He does go into his Super Quantum thing. I have no idea what it's called. And he goes ahead and pops by Dante. And I go ahead and use my Farfa. So, you know what? Super Quantums is actually a pretty interesting deck. I think it's coming out in the Wing Rider set. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the set it's coming out in. And from what I've seen, this deck basically revolves around one card. For the most part. It's I think it's a level 12. It's basically you can't kill it, and when it's summoned you basically lose. It's really good. It's a really good card, and you see here that there's a lot of tutors in the deck that helps you get to this card. So you see here he does summon the Super Quantum Mecha Pilot Blue Layer. So this is kind of like Cosmos, how there's pilots and I guess you could say machines. In Cosmos there's pilots and spaceships. So this basically is kind of the same idea, I guess you could say. So this is basically the shadows of the deck. Lets them add any Super Quantum card from their deck to the hand, which does allow them to get their field spell as well, which summons their big boss monster, which kind of scares me because it's actually a really good card as long as you have cards in hand. So you see here he does add a Super Quantum Mecha Pilot Red Layer, and I go ahead and use my Traveler in the Burning Abyss to bring back my Dante, and also my Farfa. Yeah. And you see here I just go to my next turn. And yeah. So, you know, Beatrice going into Premium Gold is actually a really big addition to the Burning Abyss deck. Just the ability to gain so much advantage off of one card basically. It allows you to send a card from your deck to the graveyard, as well as using your hand much better, because you're able to send Burning Abyss cards from your hand to the graveyard to special summon it, which actually can help a lot as well, considering that if you just have a hand of just full Burning Abyss monsters, it's hard to, I guess, utilize it really well. So it also helps it as well. And you see here I do use Farfa effect to banish the red card. So I go ahead and summon Beatrice off of his effect, or off of Beatrice, or summon Beatrice, and then I get the Graph effect to special summon. I'm not sure what I do here. I special summon a Libic, or I'm not too sure, because considering that whatever I special summon does get destroyed, so I had to put that into account as well. And I do special summon the Barbar here, and I just go ahead. I'm pretty sure it does die for sure. I use the Barbar effect to banish 3 cards and inflict 5 or 900 points of damage to my opponent. So I banish her. I'm not sure what I do here actually. Okay, I do banish the 3 cards. I do banish 2 Skarms and 1 other card. I think I banished a Livic, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure. So I go ahead and summon the tour guide, basically allowing me to grab anything from my deck. So here I go into. I just realized how long I take to decide what I'm gonna do, but that's okay, because I want to think my plays out. You know what I mean? So I go ahead and special summon Beatirce. So yes, I special summon him, and I'm pretty sure I just go into a Dante as well. I think Beatrice is going to put in a lot of work for this deck. I mean, now you're able to use a Pillager, the fusion card for Burning Abyss. No one actually used, but now you're able to use that, which actually helps, because that card's actually really good. So I attack with Beatrice, and I also attack with Dante. So I do quite a lot of damage here, as you can tell. And I go ahead and just set 2 cards and end my turn. And I forget to put Dante in defense mode, of course. So I do go ahead and put my Dante in defense mode. And here you see it is his turn, and yeah, he does special summon the Super Quantum Mecha Phantom Pilot again. Going ahead and just going along with that same loop. And with his effect, he's able to add back the blue pilot. And here I'm pretty defenseless. I only have a Karma Cut, which isn't going to do too much, because Alec being sent to the graveyard isn't very, like I say, it's not that great for the most part. So then you see here, I basically just send the Barbar to the grave, and that will end the duel. So if you guys like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys dislike the video, go ahead and like the video. I'm just kidding, it's not done. I got you guys on that. I'm just kidding, but it's pretty much done, because I go ahead and use Dante effect to add back my Barbar, and then I'll just Karma Cut something random. And it doesn't really matter, because I basically win anyway, because Barbar's effect brings him down to 0 life points, which is great, because I think Barbar is a really good addition to this deck. It's basically a cowboy from anywhere. You can abuse it really well, because you can use Barbar multiple times. Cowboy you only use once. So you see here it is game, because I'm able to banish 3 Burning Abyss cards and end the duel. So for real this time, if you guys like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys dislike the video, go ahead and like the video. There's also a button for that as well. It's called the like button. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and all that jazz. And Kubaki9 signing out.